Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Amir, and today we're going to be checking out a new game called Union of Gnomes. Now, as always, I'm going into this game somewhat blind. All I've seen is the Steam store page, and from what I can gather from that, this game is sort of like a deck builder roguelike, where you have a squad of gnomes and other allies, and you build a deck, and the cards in the deck are abilities that your gnomes use, and it's pretty traditional in terms of you're like going through maps and there's different icons for like fights, a shop, events, you know, Slay the Spire-esque kind of map. But yeah, let's just get straight into it, shall we? Good morning, Chief. You're finally awake. Our lads who ran away from Nomatonamo. Okay, that's impossible to say. Nomontanamo. Is it supposed to be Guantanamo, I think? Found you in the dungeons below the prison. Miko said you'd had a creepy mask with Snow White's sigil on and couldn't remember anything. Shame. She obviously fears you. Anyway, here in the resistance camp, you'll be safe. The King's re-education decree means nothing to us. Nobody will put us back in Nomontanamo. Nomontanamo? Sheesh, some spotty memory you've got there. Nomontanamo is a centre for enslaving gnomes. Humans call it re-education centre. They play Snow White singing there day and night. Gnomes can't resist it. All free gnomes are in danger. We won't hide in forests like rats. Freedom to gnomes. Headquarters? Our radio gnome radar gathers all the important information here. Squad, here you can assemble a squad to go on a mission. And hero, this is a gnome hero. By clicking on him, you can learn more about him. You got all that? Yep. Let's see what the hero does. Miko the Archer. Oh, okay. I had no idea this was in the game. Okay. So it looks like you get skill points that you can assign to your characters. And there's talent trees as well. Oh, that's cool. Right. We'll have a look at these when we actually unlock. We get the currency to spend there. And then these are our gnomes. Okay. Cool. What squad? Every hero goes on missions with a squad of 10 gnomes. Here you can assemble your starter squad. The hero and the squad line up determines the tactics used in battles. Volunteers may join our squad during missions, improving or weakening your battle tactics. They will leave your squad after the mission is over. Remember, with every successful mission you liberate more of our gnomish brethren. You'll find them here. Roger that. Close. Okay. So this looks like the squad is all of the cards in our deck. And our deck has a maximum size of 10. I think for now we'll just go with the default until we learn a little bit more about the game. Let's see what headquarters are. Alright. Headquarters just shows you all of the cards we've unlocked. What stuff does. Discard once per battle removed. Yeah, this is just showing all the text and whatever that we need to know. Alright, I think... Ooh, there's 2 extra heroes here. What's this thing as well? No idea. Let's just go onwards. Somewhere near the resistance camp. Admirers of Her Excellency Snow White, heed our lady's words. A fugitive band of gnomes is hiding in these lands. The scoundrels have bitten the hand that fed them and are now wreaking havoc. They are dangerous and treacherous. All citizens are advised to stay alert until our warden brings the wild gnomes back in their cages. Also, our sweet lady Snow White offers a reward of 10 gold pieces for each wild gnome captured. All wild and dangerous gnomes will be sent to Gnome. I'm gonna struggle pronouncing that every single time, I think. For re-education by our magnificent Snow White for the good of our kingdom. Radar, do you copy? There's this creepy clown guy, who's that? Or radar, do you copy? Looks like there's a reward for our head. Let's see who this guy is. Darn it, it's Lumion, Snow White's speaker. He's a real creep. They say he washes his face every morning with gnomes' tears as they're writhing from pain to keep his skin fair. Radar, do you copy? Looks like there's a reward for our heads. This is bad. It means the warden has already picked up our scent and is coming closer to our camp. And the locals will gladly serve him as hound dogs for 10 gold pieces. Chief, if you feel alright, go with Miko. You must stop the warden from finding our camp at all costs. Miko and I will have you covered. Let's go. So, Chapter 1, Avoiding Detection. The king, Snow White's puppet, issued decree number 628 for capturing all gnomes and sending them to Gnome, Gnome Correction Center. Now all the gnomes in the kingdom are in grave danger. Some flee into forests and form up the resistance, but many still haven't heard about Snow White's decree and are in peril. A combat unit of the resistance, led by Miko, managed to escape Gnome, freeing a mysterious masked prisoner and is hiding in the resistance camp, but the warden of Gnome is at their heels and must be stopped before he uncovers the camp. Possible loot? 500 of this green currency. I'm guessing it's XP. It seems like it'd be XP, since that bar in the top left here looks like it's XP. Could be totally wrong. And then we get a mushroom. And we rescue Django, who costs 1 and has 6 attack, maybe? And 3 health. Deals 6 damage, removes curses in your hand. 1, and then we got Bard, who, by looks of things, costs 1. Not sure what that means. Upgrades a random gnome in hand and has 6 health, 6 sausages. Wieners. When moving during a mission, each gnome in your squad consumes a specific number of wieners from the rations taken for the mission. Okay, the sum of all eaten wieners is the cost of 1 movement action. When you're out of wieners, every turn 1 random gnome will faint because of hunger and won't be able to participate in the battle. The gnomes will recover as soon as you acquire wieners in the tavern or as a reward from certain quests. So this guy's cheaper to keep with you, and then these two are double the cost. Damn. Shield Basher is 1. Same thing there. Deals damage equal to the hero's armor. The hero loses all his armor. Can be used once per battle, okay? Then we've got, for 2 mana, the Fitter Gnome, who has 7 health. Oh. Applies immune to a hero and heals for 7. A target with the immune effect loses all buffs and debuffs and cannot gain new ones as long as immune lasts. Okay. Let's see. What have we got here then? We got 2 slingshots who are 1 mana apiece. I believe that's mana anyway. I could be wrong. And they deal 7 damage. Yeah, deal 7 damage if crits apply poison times 2. Sweet. Then we got machine gun, 1 of them, who costs 2 and deals 6 damage 2 times. I'm guessing the arrows means ranged damage. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what I missed. We missed the poison. A character with poison debuffs loses health at the start of his turn equal to the value indicated on the buff. It lasts as long as indicated on the buff. Okay, so this poison doesn't say how long it lasts, so presumably that means it lasts forever. But who knows? We'll find out when we play it. Then we got Gnome Bow, who deals 6 damage. If target has armor, gives the hero 1 dodge, and dodge. Character with dodge has a 50% chance to avoid damage. The value shows how many turns the buff lasts. Then we got the guardsman, who gives 6 armor, costs 1. Yeah, that's 6 shield, okay. Oh, we've got 2 guardsmen, actually. And we got spotter, who costs 2. And give spotter next ranged attack gnome will deal a crit. Oh, so you want to combo this with a slingshot to get that poison off. Nice, that's great. We got some built-in synergies. Then we have Arrowsmith, who costs 1, selects and discards 1 gnome, gives strength times 3. And strength is a buff that increases the damage the character deals by the value indicated on it. The value shows how many turns the buff lasts. Oh, I tell you what. I've just realised I'm an idiot here. So, when I was saying before, poison lasts indefinitely, it's applying 2 stacks of poison. So, I would guess it lasts 2 turns then. And the strength here lasts for 3 turns. So essentially, does the poison the poison ticks down by like 1 every turn? I think. Then we got Mana Lad, gives 1 mana. If the hero has armor, heals 3 HP. Ooh. Some nice combos there. And then we got Miko, our archer, who has 50 health, 3 mana, 100 coins and 100 sausages, wieners, and mana arrows. Hero restores 1 mana at the beginning of his turn, and crooked, -1 damage to melee attack gnomes. We only have 1 melee attack gnome, which is Gnomebo. Let's go. Hi Chief, I'm Bro, the bravest, the handsomest, and simply the best of the best. Like to brawl? Me too. Like to eat? Me too. Twice as much. I journeyed across the entire kingdom with Miko and the lads, so I'll be telling you what's going on, where and why. Radar told me you're not right in the head. I mean, that you lost your memory or something. But don't worry, bro. Bro will always be with you. You're in good hands. Where are we? We're in the Forgotten Grove. The name speaks for itself. We're out in the middle of nowhere where my brother on the western end of the We're out in the middle of nowhere, my brother, on the western end of the kingdom. It's a good hiding place, so that's where we've set up our resistance camp. I think that's supposed to say our and not out, but it's fine. The warden is coming from Nomentanimo GCC up north. We'll come straight at him and attack him before he discovers our camp. Is there a safe path? The warden's snoops are lurking around everywhere, and after Lumion has set a price on our heads, all local peasants will be looking for us in every nook and cranny. But guerrilla warfare is our second nature. Look at the ground map. Wieners mark hideouts along the route. That's where our squad can rest and recover. The mark means meeting places with our gnome guerrillas willing to join our squad. You'll figure out the rest as we go. Got it. Coo, ka, coo, 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 ka, coo. Is it a one-eyed pigeon? Hey bro, you see this too? Dang it, let's ask Radar, our gnome encyclopedia. Radar, come in. It's bro. Do you know anything about this flying thingamajig with one gigantic eye? Kinda looks like a pigeon. Copy bro. It's a rare species. These are Snow White's tamed pigeons, among the first enchanted by her song. Some say pigeon brains couldn't handle the song. They feed on gnome flesh, so be careful. Pigeons flock together. Where there's one, there may be hundreds. Since the pigeons are here, Snow White must be furious about your escape. Don't forget, animals can be enchanted by Snow White's song too. Any street dog, any goat, may be your enemy. As we were blabbing, the pigeon flew away. Follow it. Right. This icon is a quest. Here your gnome squad will come across an encounter, a story, or an interesting find. Your decision will determine whether you'll find rewards, get experience, or maybe even meet your death. Are these elite fights? Normal battles, easy battles, and then an elite battle up there, or difficult. Okay. I reckon the left side's quite heavy. So we could... The left path has 3 fights, 2 of them are normal battles. We got a quest and a hideout. The mid has 2 easy battles and a normal battle with loot. A bottle of cider replenishes the hero's health and the squad's supplies. A cage. Inside you'll find more fighters for your squad. Stone gnome gives you experience and improves your gnomes. Or a chest has a pile of coins. I reckon we go for the 2 easy fights and then go get the loot. Means we miss out on a quest. What? I've completely changed my mind. Let's go the left side. Let's get a quest and go into 2 normal battles and see how that works. Right, so that cost us 20 wieners to move 1 space. Combat basics. Your hero is to the left, enemies to the right. The combat is turn-based. Your goal is to bring the health of all enemies down to 0 and not let the enemies do the same to you. Health and effects are shown above your hero and enemies. Each turn, you receive 5 gnomes from the wagon into your hand. Drag attack gnomes, red card, onto the enemy. Drag gnomes on green cards onto the hero or the enemy. See guard description. Okay. You need mana to play certain gnomes. Use mana gnome cards to restore it. Give commands by pressing the button on the wagon. Commands cost wieners but give powerful effects. Learn more about them by hovering over the commands button. I'm back. Sorry, cutting the video there. I wasn't quite expecting to be doing so much reading. So I had to go get a drink of water, but we're back now. Mana wieners and commands. You need mana to play certain gnomes. Use mana gnome cards to restore it. Give commands by pressing the button on the wagon. Commands cost wieners but give powerful effects. Learn more about them by hovering the cursor over the commands button. Okay. Interesting. To end your turn, press the end turn button, then it will be the enemy's turn to act. Enemy's intentions. Keep an eye on the actions the enemy is taking next turn. They are shown above the enemy. Learn more about them by hovering over the question mark icon. The gnomes that will be added to your hand next turn are in the wagon. The number of them is shown in the lower left corner. Press it to see them. You can find played gnomes in the discard pile in the lower right corner. When there are no gnomes left in the wagon, the gnomes from the discard pile are shuffled and returned to the wagon. And that looks like we're done. So, we're going against a lumberjack who has 53 health, is about to deal 8 damage to us. Let's see what we can do about that. Command cheer up. All the cards on this turn require no mana. Cost 30 wieners. Ooh. Command lunchtime. All the hero's armor is absorbed and turned into as much health. Cost 15 wieners. Or command fire. Deal 10 damage to all enemies and cost 20 wieners. And we have mana arrows and crooked. The hero restores 1 mana at the beginning of his turn. Does that mean that if we spend all 3 on this turn, we're only going to have 1 mana next turn? Ooh. Let's see. I wonder if Spotter lasts between turns. If the target has armor. Okay, I think what we do here, we'll give armor to our dude. Ooh, okay. Don't think that's what we wanted to do. So we only get dodge if the enemy has armor, which it did not. Let's... Do you know what? Let's try out Spotter, actually. The next ranged attack gnome will deal a crit hit. And we could do Mana Lad to get some mana back. And we'll end our turn. Since we don't have anything to discard. And it does stay between turns. That's fantastic. Crit hit. I think we probably want to poison here. Yeah, and we only got 1 mana back. Okay. They are buffing their damage by 4, I think. I wish I could hover over that to see what it did. But to me, that looks like they're gaining 4 strength. Let's make it crit. It deals 2 times damage, and we got poison. Loses health at the start of his turn equal to the value indicated on the buff, and it lasts as long as indicated on the buff. Let's do a Mana Lad, and we'll do a machine gun here. Let's try and get him down. Yeah, strength times 4, there we go. Oh, he's doing it again. It's Spotter, but then we wouldn't... Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do Slingshot. Let's do a Mana Lad. And we'll discard the Spotter and do a Slingshot for 10 damage. Here comes a massive hit. Just kill him with a slingshot. We get 30... Yeah, the green thing is experience. Okay, so we got 39 experience and 9 coins. Beautiful. We need 600 to level up. Victory, add a gnome to the squad. Gives weak ×1 and 7 armor. Can be applied to enemies. Okay. Weak. A character with weak debuff deals 50% less damage. The value shows how many turns the debuff lasts for. Okay. And speedy. Deal 6 damage. Draw a card. Or barbecue. Deal 6 damage. If crit, give 6 wieners. That's another way to utilize crits. But I think we want card draw. I'm going to get card draw. That way we can hopefully draw into more mana gnomes. Let's see what the quest does for us. It costs 24 wieners. God damn. The Gnome Blacksmith. You meet the carriage of a wandering gnome blacksmith. He's fat like all his guards. The blacksmith offers you a selection of good armor in exchange for sausages. Cool. Deal. Choose a gnome. What does Speedy do? Deal 8 damage and draws 1 card. What about mana? Mana Lad goes up, gives 2 mana. Oh. Yeah, I think we go for that. Slingshot just increases the amount of poison and 2 extra damage. Arrowsmith becomes free. Interesting. Machine gun just increases the damage by 2. So 4 extra damage in total. Guardsman gets 50% increase in the armor that they give. Spotter ×2. and reduces the mana cost. I still think we go and upgrade the mana lad here. Or we could spend more wieners. I'm not sure if that's wise though, since it cost us like 24 to move along now. Yeah, like half our supply. We'll buy a... Ooh, okay. What does train gnomes do? 25 gold to upgrade one of the gnomes. I think we go for Mana Lad again. Or make Arrowsmith free. If Speedy upgraded to draw 2 cards, I'd be more inclined to pick him, but it doesn't. Oh. It costs 50 now. Let's return. I think we want to buy more wieners. And again. We get all the wieners we can. Let's go to a normal battle. Aw. Poor doggos. 18 health, 17 health, and one of them's dealing 2 damage and weaken 1, I'm gonna guess that is. And then the back line's dealing 3 damage. So we got no way of applying, giving ourselves crit. We don't want a Mana Lad just yet. Let's get 6 armor. That fully blocks us. Then we'll slingshot, deal 6 damage, Mana Lad, and I'm gonna machine gun the backliner actually. Then next turn we might be able to kill them in 2 hits. What does weakness? 50% less damage. Would apply poison. It would, yeah. Let's do spotter into Mana Lad. Into a slingshot for the kill. And then we'll get armor to fully protect ourselves. Is armor kept between rounds? Yes, it is. Oh, so we have a constant barricade effect. Very nice. Let's take him out with the gnome bow. 116 XP and 37 coins. Spinning Slicer. Deal 9 damage. Hero takes 4 damage. Doctor Gnome. For 1 mana, heals 10 HP once per battle. Or Barbecue. Deal 6 damage. If crit, gives 6 wiener. Yeah. I like the wieners. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. It costs 30 money to reject one of the gnomes. There we go. And we have a cat who's dealing 1 damage 5 times and has 28 health. We have a Mana Lad. And we have a Barbecue. Let's do some Mana Lad. We gained 6 wieners there. I think we just fully block here. Damage +1. What gave it that? Oh. dealing 10 damage now. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can... Yes, we drew into a mana lad. Amazing. I think we might be able to just kill here. Let's discard the gnome bow. And slingshot. Beautiful. Weaponsmith for 1 mana gives strength ×2. Bartender, 2 mana, draws 2 gnomes and applies drunk ×2 to the hero. Drunk, character with drunk has 50% chance to deal crit damage and a 50% chance to miss. Ooh. That could be very spicy. Yeah, let's take the bartender. I like the idea of that. And we build crits and draws. Meeting point. The meeting place of rebels. Here you can hire gnomes to your squad. We got sedative, applies immune to all enemies. A target with an immune effect loses all buffs and debuffs and cannot gain new ones. Okay, that's cool. Chainy deals 7 damage, applies chained to wagon. Chained. Curse. Mana 0, unplayable, removed at the end of turn. Okay. Healer heals 8 HP and applies poison ×4. Needle deals 6 damage, applies vulnerability ×2 to an enemy, and vulnerability reduces the amount of armor received by 50%. Or Screwinator deals 4 damage and applies weak ×2. I don't think I want any of these. Let's leave a gnome behind. Let's get rid of an arrowsmith, I think. And maybe the machine gun. Or gnome bow. Yeah, no, oh, we can't afford it. Alright. That should reduce the amount of, wait. Is this... Oh, this is leave gnome. Okay, return. Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't think we want any of them. We want crit stuff. Crit, draw, mana, you know, wieners. Let's go for a hard fight. A lot of loot and experience, but will you come out a winner? Who knows? I don't know if we're going to have enough wieners to travel to the next spot. I think we might lose some gnomes. Right, we've got the cat. And we've got a yokel who's dealing 5 damage. So we've got 10 damage incoming, right? We need the guardsman. I think we need to do spotter. And then we'll work on the cat. We're going to take damage here. But there's not much we can do about that. We got 2 mana lads, unfortunately. Let's do speedy. Okay. Draw 2 gnomes. Don't think we had 2 gnomes in our draw pile. Hmm. Right. I think we've got to go for the slingshot here. It missed. And that crit. Awesome. Awesome. Now just the yokel in the back. Give me that mana, lad. 3 damage incoming. We'll bartend again. Fortunately, we didn't draw a mana, lad. I think we just guardsman here. Just block and then miss. Right. We got a mana, lad. Next, ranged attack gnome will deal... So, does Spotter change drunk? If Spotter guarantees a crit and drunk makes it so you have a 50% chance to deal a crit. I wonder how it works. 4 damage incoming. Yeah, let's do a slingshot here. Oh, it missed. Okay, so Spotter doesn't work. We just guardsman this turn. We are no longer drunk. Got a mana, lad. Oh, and we crit. I think we might as well use the mana, lad. Why not? Oh, the poison took him out. Oh, nice. That was a relatively decent fight there. Right, we got Master of Puppets for 1 mana. Selects and discards 1 gnome. Gives 8 armor. Herald, 2 mana. Draw 3 gnomes and applies Mark 1 times to the hero. Wow, that is that's spooky. I still think it's good. It gets us on the gnomes we want. Barbecue, deals 6 damage if crit, gives 6 wieners. Yeah, we'll take a herald. And to the hideout we go. Bye wiener, bye wiener, bye wiener. Making the bartender cost 1. Or the herald just draw 3 gnomes and not mark. Yeah. I think that's what we want to do. We can't do anything else. Not got the money. So we'll leave and see what the first boss is like. The mission target. A difficult battle awaits you here. Some come fully prepared. Recruit reliable gnomes, restore health, and train your squad. Onwards. Maybe we spent too much money on wieners. I'm not entirely sure. Got Tutor, who's dealing 5 damage, and then what does this mean? It'd be nice if you could hover over and these tooltips would come up. We're looking for the chains. And it doesn't say. Unless I'm being blind. Yep. I cannot see that icon. Oh, we drew our mana, lads, turn 1. I guess we Spotter into a slingshot, into a manalad, into a barbecue, into a manalad. We're going to take 5 here. It was a curse. Okay. Let's try the Herald. Probably should have bartended. We'll just get damage off while we can. Our hand size is 5. We're getting more curses. We got a manalad. Beautiful. I think we guardsman here. Then we'll herald. No manalad. That is rough. But we've got a dodge and we've got armor. Here we go. These are all our curses coming to haunt us. They're all unplayable. I guess we just do spotter then and end our turn. I do want drunk. We're gonna get drunk. We got a manalad. We got lucky. We end our turn. 12 armor. 7 damage incoming. We got a manalad. Do we herald? How about we gnome bow first? We have a dodge, so he's got 50% chance to miss us. Let's see what the Herald gives us. Oh, we got prisoners. Okay. We managed to get the crit off. See if we can dodge this. Oh, we managed to. That 50% worked. Does that mean we don't get the curses then if the attack misses? We spend 30 wieners here. Go on. We're going to try it out. $13 damage. We need to deal. He's dealing 10 to us. I think we just block this turn. Hello, hello, manalads. Happy to see you. Curses? No? Rest in peace, tutor. Hero reached level 2. The hero received character points and talents. They can be distributed on the hero screen. A new gnome of the hero's clan is also available. You can add him to the squad in the barracks. So, we unlocked the Ock Boomer for 1 mana. Deals 6 damage. If he deals a crit hit, gives 2 mana. Oh, that's a mana lad. But better. Well, more aggressive anyway. Talent point and characteristic points. Okay. Freed gnomes can be added to the starting squad. They may also join the squad in missions as volunteers. Django. Deal 6 damage. Remove curses in your hand. 1. Okay. We've got the Bard. Upgrades a random gnome in the hand. Beautiful. And Shield Basher. Deals damage equal to the hero's armor. The hero loses all his armor. Can be used once per battle. And then we got Fitter Gnome for 2 mana. Applies immune to hero and heals for 7. Cool. And get 500 XP and 1 shroom. Chief, do you copy? The pursuers from Gnome were defeated. Miko told me you'd fought the Great Seven in the days of yore. You even took command of the squad while he was showering enemies with arrows. Roger that. We're moving out to Gnome. Chief, do you copy? Return to the camp immediately. Rocco and his squad are missing. We lost contact with that crazy hero from the Street Fighters clan near the crossroads. Our mission to save the gnomes in the Great Gnome Forest from capture and enslavement is at stake. I repeat, come back to the camp. Roger that. We're going back to the camp. Let's go back to camp. Alright, I think we'll deal with leveling up and stuff in the next video, so that's going to be it for today's video, guys, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to give a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.